Alright, chat, this is not a stomping game, but this is a very historically important game. If you're new to Siege and Siege Esports, you will not know why this game is so incredibly important, but I will educate you on why it's important right now. The team you see on your right is Virtus Pro. They are a very long-standing Siege team that is very well-known and famous. If you watched back in the day, you know Joystick was the Russian cyborg, the one that took down the original G2 Dynasty with Pengu, that won Pro League titles, that was in the grand finals of SI against TSM. They have always been here, but today they are not in a good spot. Today they are avoiding relegations. That's right, this Super Week they just won yesterday. Virtus Pro is at the fucking bottom, and if they lose a single game, they're pretty much guaranteed relegated. But they're not just playing against anyone to avoid relegation. They're playing against the Esport World Cup recent champions, Team Secret, chat. This is a fucking banger match and a half. What is relegation? Relegation is literally getting kicked out of Pro League. Like, if they lose, they literally get kicked back to Tier 2, and they have to play through Tier 2 again to get back into Pro League. Which, and I mean, for a roster like Virtus Pro, like, if you'd actually watch Siege history, this was the team. They were called Team Empire. They were the Russian roster that literally stopped G2 Dynasty in its tracks back when they had Pengu and Fabian. They got top 4 when W7M won SI. They were grand finals against TSM. They're one of the longest standing. You expect Virtus Pro to always be like top 3, top 4 in EU. You don't expect them to be on the verge of being eliminated out of Pro League, kicked out of Pro League. Bottom 2 teams go set back to T2, bro. Let's go, chat. Double range Heartbreak ban Secret, Mira Clash ban Virtus Pro. Yeah. Let's go. Now, one of the biggest issues with why Virtus Pro have been doing so bad this stage is, like, they hired their coach Karzeka, and ever since they got him, they've been playing more and more and more like super slow, lethargic, perfect Siege playstyle. Basically, everyone tries to stay 5 up. Everyone plays super safe and conservative and super slow, and they've kind of like lost their identity in terms of like the fast playstyle they developed before, where they were learning the actual meta, which is shields, which is yings, which is the fast plays, the fast lurks. Hopefully, they're restoring some of that this week. I think I saw glimpses of that yesterday, but they're against Team Secret, which actually might be a decent matchup for them because Secret plays overly aggressive, so maybe their slow playstyle will help them punish, but we'll see. C4 comes out, opening pick does not come out, which is good for Virtus Pro because they're the type of team. Oh, this is another C4 top blue. Will it catch him? Yeah, it's good. Dan goes down. One of the biggest things with Virtus Pro is because they want to play so perfect and 5 up, the moment they lose an opening pick, they tend to lose all sight of all their goals within the round because they mostly, think about it, in scrims every day, if you're like, well, why'd you die first? If you always overemphasize the opening deaths as opposed to the mid round, well, inevitably, because Siege is a random game, it's like you're not going to always have perfect 5 up every round. You die, and then you're not going to have anything to do because you already thought you lost the round on scrims and practice when you lost that first body. So I think it comes down to practice velocity, but hopefully they change that going into this game. Fuse needs to get down into blue. They love this Fuse strat where they use it to break all the Goyos in sight once they get too close to that sight plant wall. Or Goyo canisters, really good ADS by, oh wow, that's two Goyos bypassed by that ADS right there by Ju, or by always. Really good clear by Virtus Pro, really good already. They're taking gaps. They're not playing overly slow. They lost that opening pick, they didn't stop. They set their sights on the next goal. Really good job by Virtus Pro. Really good job by Virtus Pro.
He was being chased down by the shield, but obviously a shotgun deploys a lot.
And yeah, they use the fuse charge close. Yeah, they use the nade and the fuse charge to break the Goyos off. There's only 2 Goyos now in sight. There's 3 smokes, but they have time. Oh, they don't have time. They have 30 seconds left. Secret are actually going for a flank. He's going to go all the way up the top floor. They have it. Successful flank. How are they going to retake top control? What is Virtus going to do? What is Virtus going to do? You know you're getting flanked. There's 3 smokes going down on site. What are you going to do here? You can't afford to wait until Always gets flanked on the hatch. Always figures out there's a guy above. Always figures it out. He goes into tellers. He's planting in the smoke. You just can't just plant. This is the same way they lost to G2 the other time, bro. This is the same way they lost to G2 a couple fucking months ago on the other stage. They try to play this perfect Siege strat. You have to adapt. You have to adapt. You can't just keep trying to play this stupid fucking perfect siege strat where you go for that plant over and over, man. You have to have another option. You're fucked the moment you have 30 seconds left and 3 smokes left. You're fucked. Aye. It's not looking good for them, bro. Why did Ying drop blue? I think Ying dropping blue could have been fine. Maybe he was trying to like shoot the. Because the other thing is like having a guy in blue lets you shoot the smoke canister out of midair if you're trying to like go for that strat. Like, because at 30 seconds left, they're basically, if they want to go for the plant, basically, the smoke has 30 smokes. Each of them covers 10 seconds. So at 30 seconds, 35 seconds left, the round's basically lost. So they had the Ying and blue in order to shoot the smoke canister off the ground the moment it lands. It's like a very fast reaction type of like play. But I don't know, you have to adapt. Like when that doesn't go right for you, what do you do then? It's like the over perfection mentality. Especially since Secret are also going for that playoff spot as well. Secret also had a rough start to this stage, so they also want that playoff spot, man. I mean, this is just insane. It's either the fucking defending best team in the world of the recent S tier tournament loses out of playoffs, or like got a contention out of playoffs, or Virtus Pro get sent out of Pro League. It's crazy.
Relative impunity. It makes it a bit harder for the attackers to get in and clear out that part of the map. You can see shield setups around stock, for example.
Heavy window take. We've been seeing a lot of these. The two most dominant takes on top on CEO side have been the windows take and the top square take with the Osa and the thermite and the glass. Because of the Hibana ace bans that everyone has been running. Because with Hibana and ace, you can no longer, without those offers, you can no longer go on the windows rappel and open that elevator wall right next to the elevator that you see on this Ecodrone right here. You can't open that wall, meaning a lobby take isn't really viable anymore. So all the takes have to come from the windows. They're going to use the Auroras and the Yings to get in the windows. Aurora's going to block off both the double doors in like the office bomb site.
His position slightly more perilous. Needs to be aware at all times of that sharp angle that can be gained from the windows out towards Banana. And also the pressure that's going to come from ATM side as well. So I like this from Virtus Pro. It's not all one-sided. They've got a square presence. They've got a main lobby.
How many teams go to T2? The bottom two. The bottom two teams go back to T2. Which is insane. Dude, like 10 years ago, Virtus Pro like made it into T1 from T2, and they established themselves as a global team. Every event they go to, you always expect them to make playoffs. This might be the first time. Yep, exactly. Rora smokes Ying coming through, blocks it off. They go for the repellents. Window entry. This player runs Banana to go for the entry. I don't like the sprint he did right there, but there's no one in Trump, thankfully for them. Good entry by Virtus. Really good entry by Virtus. Really clean entry by Virtus here. I like this commitment. Good Blackbeard tech. Beautiful. Beautifully executed strat. Beautifully executed strat. Virtus Pro is still hanging on. They're showing life. They're showing why the Russian cyborgs deserve to still be in the league. Like if you think about it, like championship and experience, Gen G definitely are like I would say like on average it's a harder game to play against Secret than it is against Gen G. I think Gen G just had a really good game, really good stage this stage, but they're starting to crumble a little bit against different teams. Still very good though. Pasha looks, immediately gets shut down. That's a huge piece down, because if you remember the video I made about like Pasha and like the Smash video I made, I used Pasha's example of like punish game. He's used that lurk so many times to like draw a response out of enemy teams. Virtus Pro on Bank too. I mean, here's the thing about Virtus Pro on Bank. Bank is Virtus Pro's favorite map by far, and they were dominant on that map. Like when you beat Virtus Pro on Bank, like in the olden times, stage 1 or the stage before that, or like years ago, you were the best Bank team in the world. You're crazy to take Virtus Pro to Bank. This stage are like 1-5 or 2-5 on Bank, right? Which is crazy. Like it just shows how much they've fallen out of the meta, and they're in a 3v5 right now. They're trying to force another lobby plan.
Absolutely. The call, the second call
Shepard too. I mean, Shepard is fucking all like when you think of top support players ever in the game, you think of Shepard. Like the amount of clutches that guy's had is insane.
I'm afraid when you're in this 3 versus 5, Secret's certainly not a team that are going to let you capitalize and drag around like this back without some stellar play from Virtus Pro. We saw a little bit of that back in round 2. So there's every chance they can.
Top 4 control joystick.
I don't think Secret are a team.
There's no one. They could ISO the guy in archives, so they have his door cut off from the other side. But yeah, if they get the top score player, a player here, and they get the vert above the guy in archives towers, they could ISO this player. I mean, it should be a freebie if they just like identify this. They just have to properly identify it. They're gonna go basement instead. What kill are they gonna go for? The elevator 1 player? Okay, joystick's gonna slice a wall to the left of this defender inside of elevator. Yep, but Mowgli has it. Mowgli has it, man. Mowgli has it. Will he try to drop, though? It's a big problem. If he can force a drop here, that is a pick back. But then it's hard after that because there's only 30 seconds left. If they only went for the fucking Archives player, it would have been, like, I think closer. Doom and Archives. I think that was a natural pick to go for. Drops into Shepard's loving hands. Well coordinated, but 20 seconds left. They really have nothing to win this round with.
Oh no, Shepard does pick him up as he drops, but...
Oh, still patient enough to go for a doe call, man. The last 10-second execute meta by Virtus Pro, man. Is it really the play? Like, you see, like... Oh, man, you see all these fucking teams running, like, super fast lurk metas, and Virtus Pro still forces the last 10 seconds every single round, man. Bro. Most of the most impactful pros in Pro League today do not have insane KD.
Start charging on forward, and the number of times that I've seen him just eat C4s as a result is...
Who do you think will win?
But that's how predictable they are. It's the same window.
I thought, because off of the looks, like yesterday, I thought Virtus Pro, like, slowly were trying to take more risks and go for, like, more aggressive plays yesterday, but it looks like right now they're back to their old play style. I don't know, it's like in between.
Hopefully Virtus Pro
like that one round where they had all 5 people up and they all 3-2-1, it was perfect because they like to play 5 up. But then the moment they get opening pick, the moment they get thrown an obstacle in their face, like what the fuck do? They look lost. They just want to keep committing the same plan over and over and over again. Virtus Pro top floor control against basement room. Gotta make a last piece of fucking vert here, buddy. Here comes a pulse. Pulse inside mini. Found him. C4. Wow. Joystick, good movement right there to avoid that C4. Opening pick Joystick. So you know what I mean? Like that's the thing with Virtus Pro. Like when you're watching them, you feel like if Joystick lost that, like if he died to that C4 there, they would have lost the round, like straight up. Because they would just have like no idea how to adapt to the next like obstacle. Here comes the entry into open area. The player hopped on printer. It's always a spotting at the player in open area. Did he fall already? Did Pulse already fall down? Dan gets his. Where did Dan get his? Dan get his in kitchen. There was a player in kitchen. Yeah, Mowgli. That's one thing that is in Virtus Pro's favor is that Secret, they have one basically free pick every single round as long as Virtus plays slow enough, and that is Mowgli. Mowgli will always fight to die every single time. Like without a single bit of doubt in his mind, he will always fight to die. You will never not fight to die. 5v3 Secret. 40 seconds left. 3 smokes on the board. You have to get down to blue now. If they lose on another blue plant, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. They don't even have Goyo. They don't even have Goyo. They're wasting time. They're wasting time. It's 30 seconds left. You cannot go for this bomb plant. You cannot go for it. The smoke has 3 smokes left. You cannot go for this. You have to flood through and kill the smoke somehow. Virtus Pro, can you adapt? Can you adapt and actually hit the back? Oh no. And he's gonna plant in his smoke again. Wait. No. You have to push. You have to flood. You have to flood somebody. You have to flood somebody. Somebody has to go. They have to go deep. They have to look for kills. They can't afford to plant unless they get into a good spot. Holy shit. It's insane. It's genuinely mind-boggling. At least they finally sent someone to drop the hatch at the very end. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Yeah, be good in T4. Scrim gets scouted. Yep. Actually, if you schedule scrims, if you be a good T4 team, T3 teams will scrim you and you do well against them in scrims, you'll get picked up.
A lot more like the BP that everyone feared on Bank compared to the one I think that we've gotten a little bit used to.
No kill inside of the first 40 seconds. Some nice.
You use a fork or spoon for rice, it depends. Like right now I'm using chopsticks, so I don't need anything else. I'm using hot pot. Ooh, here comes that Flores tech through the windows. Off the roof through the windows and gets a castle. Very efficient. Very efficient for clearing the zombies and the castles. That's also why Kylo is a popular pick on this site, because it clears both the zombies and castles, which are both super strong operators. Secret ban the Dokkaebi, Virtus Pro ban the Cade.
Very concerned about being peaked.
There's still a player trying to play close here. I think there's a mute jammer on him, stopping him from getting mute now. He's got a really good zombie setup here. Doom finally manages to get out. Top 4 defense.
He is. You know, we speak all the time about Janitor itself being a real key part of it. So it's not just Doom, it's also Savage up towards his other side, playing, of course, in that Warden to deal with smokes, candelas, anything else that may rain on through. So really, again, attention now turns towards Virtus Pro, and how are you going to make this player move? There's no capital with which to do so.
Yeah, they don't have a capital clear this guy. It's the same windows clear, but
a couple of frags they can play behind. Other than that, he can deal with anything else they throw at him. So I want to see pressure coming into
this time. Secret are not giving away the picks like they are, and they got an opening pick on Virtus Pro before they Virtus Pro go for flood. This is really bad for Virtus because once again they get the opening pick. I feel like they start like losing their fucking minds.
getting Team Secret surrounded. It was one of the big.
Here comes the flub. It's only 3v5. There's no Yings anymore. There's no Yings, only Grims, and they didn't even clear out Janitor. Uh-oh. Oh, they can't even get the free pick on a Mowgli being over-aggressive. Like I said, Mowgli is the one free pick you can get if you're Virtus Pro every single round because he's always going to fight to die. Oh, man. We just have to hope defense is better for them. The thing is, Bank and Pro League in general has been very, very defender-sided. Like, Border was defender-sided when we watched fucking Genji Falcons play it the other day, right? Like, that, Border's the most attacker-sided map of all time, and it was defender-sided when Falcons Genji played it. So, Pro League has been defender-sided, though. But I do think Virtus Pro is like the one team I would be like, I don't know if it would be defender-sided for them. Because for Virtus Pro, they play super conservative on the defense. They don't contest. A lot of teams, you see them contest. You see them make the map harder to take. Virtus Pro want to fall off and play 5-back defense. Unless they fucking switch it up. Hey, again, are you here to watch Virtus Pro get relegated? I'm worried for them, bro. I actually really want them to stay in Pro League. I grew up watching this roster, bro. Like, when I was getting into watching Siege Esports, hey, no, you can't be up here, Demos, because there's food here. There's food here. You cannot eat.
Didn't get his jammer though, so does lose one of those drones. If you remember, I said very important that they get the Vulcan canister as well. That's at least one that won't be doing now until they can get that meat jammer manually.
Oh, Demos is so cute. Look at the cat.
Look
at the cat.
The way they have to see
Well, we watch any element. Maybe. Raid Bullies is playing, right? Maybe.
It's all about the stall, all about the time waste. June ready with a C4. Last time we had those two players come jumping in through stock.
Top 4 controlled.
Quite stepped across yet, but a pre-place is there. May hear that. Assuming they're in the right position.
Room cleared down. Last round on the basement. Virtus Pro.
As I said, this is where he always starts. Always pushes his way through. Commonly on the sledge. I think once or twice I've seen him on book, but more often than not, it is the sledge. And often he'll get chewed up by a C4 from someone inside of Archives, but it feels like there has been a little bit of read on that, and this really is why I think those jammers are down there, is to try and make it
slow. They managed to spot the C4, which is good.
Try and catch Joystick out, but he's a bit more wise to those antics now. Doesn't lose his life. Good start.
C4 gets popped. Yep, they pinged it. They pinged the C4. They figured it out. They're moving slowly, but 1 minute 30 seconds on the top 4. That's why G2 has been really good on like attacking on this map, because like Doki gets in so incredible. Like, their pace on G2 is so blistering. They always go for the pick on the Teller Archives fast before even trying to make Vert top 4. So the thing is, with the Goyos, you see 2 Goyos. The tubes are going to stall this hatch by another 20 seconds, right? Like at least 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Then there's 2 Goyos, which is like 40 seconds, or like 20. Let's say 20 seconds. Those get popped at the same time, and then you have 3 smokes. Virtus Pro cannot go for a blue execute anymore. It is not within the realm of reality to go for a blue execute anymore now.
What are they gonna do?
Virtus Pro have to hit back. I think they understand it. I think they understand it. They have 3 people on main stairs. They already dropped the... Wait! Never seen before Virtus Pro hitting backside? Never seen before Virtus Pro are learning? Oh my god. Wait, bombs in vault though. Bombs in vault though. Bombs in vault though. Oh no. They have to take back the case from vault. Otherwise they could have started planning in lockers a million years ago. Doom gets another. Oh no. Oh no, man. I thought we were seeing like evolution. Virtus Pro actually, like, I've never seen them hit like anything other than fucking like blue ever in my life. Ever. That was the first time I've ever seen them hit backside before, ever. Top 4 control. Side switch now.
Yeah, I mean, they're good attacking team.
Secret Brand, the castle, and the cave. That's gotta be prep. That's gotta be prep. Virtus Pro banned the Montane and the Ying. Pretty just, I don't know, standard bans, I guess. Don't want a Montane walking up. I think maybe Savage likes to walk up back red stairs from the Montane, but I don't know if Virtus Pro ever got prep, so maybe it's just like a default ban they do. I haven't watched them that much this stage because I've been busy. Let's see if Virtus Pro on this roam decides to fall back and literally point 2. Because that's the biggest problem. If Virtus Pro decide to just literally leave and give the entire map in point 2, like they always do, that's the big issue with them. They have no Goyos on the board either. As they sell the player in open. Okay.
1 minute 30 left to go. Secret now has
player in open is still there.
Apart from elevators, Joystick on the Fenrir is still in there, so be aware of that.
So, and thank you for the gift this up. I really fucking appreciate you. Whoever got the gift this up, thank him, and enjoy no ads. Virtus Pro fall off. This is a decent layer. They got it down to 1 minute 20, and they get to stop this hatch for 30 seconds. The only issue is lack of the Goyos.
Yeah, got time though.
Freeze it, freeze it, freeze it. Good. They freeze the site hatch.
Sniff around here, get themselves ready and lined up.
They had more resources in open. They had a mirror and open. Okay, so it was a bit more of an aggressive roam. They're not going for the fully the same kind of like the distraught shit. They have that little mirror down there, but there's a Hibana. The Hibana's gonna make the life really easy for Secret. This mirror is supposed to fuck up the plant breach, but the Hibana makes it. Hibana makes it quite easy, actually.
Oh my god, what's going on? And Blast was like, I tried. I just kind of panicked in the moment a little bit. Like I know what I'm doing. I promise. But it's kind of like if you do like above where the canisters end on the left and right, at the top and the bottom, the whole window just falls away.
No, we think of this up. Hey, he's referencing my tweet yesterday.
Getting it done. That's been cleared out. That should be why.
No, we think of this up. I appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, yesterday we saw G2 get fucked over by that mirror with the Mav. I showed, I then tweeted out how like you can use Mav to break it, but there is Hibana on the board this time, so that will be easier for them. 20 seconds left. How many smokes left? 2 smokes left? Yeah. Good time waste by Virtus. They have no goils, but they still managed to make it work. They just need to not die to the backstab. They need to not die to the backstab. Ooh, random plant spot. Really good call by Savage here. Using the sense and the fucking smokes, they hit a random plant spot off the hatch drop. Can they get out? If they get out, this is an unlosable postie from hatch. Mowgli gets 2. Yeah, I mean, this is what I mean by adaptability. This is what I mean by adaptability. You see how it's so natural for Secret to drop, like, bring the bomb map back up to the hatch and drop and plant somewhere random with the sense and the smokes? Virtus Pro don't have that. Virtus Pro, they will sit on that blue wall until the last 2 seconds and then go for some desperate play.
There's just no way.
Oh man, this is so rough to watch, man. Like for Secret and other even NA teams, it's so obvious. Like you go for the fucking hatch drop plant the moment that like one plant spot gets smoked off and glowed out for the rest of the round. If they lose its relegation, yeah, they're out of the league. They're out of pro league if they lose. VP pick up J Guns that have SI winning potential. Oh yeah, is J Guns that good? If VP loses, that guarantee relegation. I mean, basically, do you think VP get relegated at this rate? Yes.
Thank you, observers.
If they play the way they're playing right now, yes.
Indeed. Savage.
They opened it up just so the observers could fly through it like that, by the way.
Savage is on the blitz. Keep an eye on him and keep an eye on where he pressures particularly. He's going to be on the drones at the moment, but is going to be key in moving these roamers away possibly. A couple of them up on the top floor. We've got Shepherd, we've got Joystick, we've got Dan, so real presence up above. I spoke about it yesterday.
What is this, open area?
It's the difficult side.
Is open area or is this basement? This is open area. They're roaming top floor to make sure that deny the hatches for at least a little bit before they fall off. So I don't think they have enough bodies top floor. They have 3 or 2 bodies top floor. My rule is if you have 2 bodies top floor, you can hold it. You can't hold it. Like you have to fall off. You have 2. If you have 3, you can fight it. Dan goes down.
So it's one of those.
Dan goes down immediately. Joystick still up top.
Give their lives away to keep hold of this top floor because it's not the sort of be all and end all of winning this side as defense. So
thank you.
They have lost 1 up there. 1 has dropped away. So as suggested, they don't want to give everything to keep hold of this top floor. Joystick is gonna.
Joystick is still up here by himself with the fucking Azami setup. Is he gonna just 1v5? No, he's not gonna be able to do it.
Predicts the repel,
and that's just
picked up in a trade by Noah. So again,
that was a really crazy pick he got on the E3 player, but I mean,
that they've lost somebody there.
I mean, whatever.
Now start thinking.
Ace now on the board. I wonder if stock catch is reinforced. If stock catch is reinforced, that'll be huge for Secret because VP because Hibana's down now. Ace is the last 2 hard bridges. You need 2 to open a hatch, so it'd be big for them. Also, there's bandits all across the wall. Why is this guy in Archive Tellers?
That's why he does best, Tim, and just like that, Pasha. He knows he's dead to rights there. No one gets away from Savage in that position.
The moment someone takes top floor, your Archive Teller player should probably leave. Like, unless you're trying to, like, power it once they go for it. But your Archive Teller player should probably leave because they can make Vert over and cut it off from the admin hatch, so that guy's, like, dead no matter what. Wait a minute. Never mind. Shepard's fucking killing everyone on side by himself. Shepard's going nuts. 2v2 now. 2v2 now. Z4 prepped on the wall. Gets blown up. Joom has the player stuck in elevator.
They just need to hold on to side. 30 seconds left to go.
Will they momentum side? There's 2 shotguns to the left and right. They get 1. 20 seconds left. Shepherd, famous on this map for shotgunning a hold of the wall and sticking a defuse through a hole. If you remember that clip, the 2 million IQ defuse. Shepherd sees a drop. Shepherd's getting engaged on. Shepherd dies. Shepherd unable to cut for his team. Match point. Virtus Pro are 1 round away from getting knocked out of Pro League.
Oh
my God.
Stack up against them.
Oh my god.
Right there as well. You thought for a second they
Wow, 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 wow. 1 round away from getting knocked out of Pro League. It's not just match point, it's Pro League point. Wait, that's like actually so true. That's actually so true.
I don't know if it's quite going to have the impact.
Wow.
A couple of changes coming out in terms of
Wow, 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 wow.
Savage, interestingly, I imagine still running the
What's
show.
G2's biggest weakness?
Really is taking a leaf out of his opponent.
There's a lot of rounds where they don't have strategical dominance. Like, to be fair, that when they played against BDS, they were strategically dominating every single round. But there are a couple sites on a couple maps where consistently they have to like hero play clutch up to like win. But they do have the best set of hero play clutch up players in the world. So like it works out. Well, like G2 have won more than a fair share of the rounds on literal hero plays, but like it's fine if you like if that's your identity and it like works out because you have that many good hero play players. It's crazy. Secret is super efficient on the clear. They run back to bottom. This is what I hate about VP. They will lose basement 7 quintillion times and they will run it back 7 quintillion times because they think it's the best side in the fucking world. Even though they're playing the most conservative, give the entire map in 2 seconds. Class playing the blue stairs. The Goyo strat you see on the hatch, basically the way it works is if you don't have range hard breach, you pop a Goyo, right? If there's no hitbot on the board and you're using hard breach charges, the Goyo stops you from hard breaching it for 20 seconds, right? Because you can't fit it on the hatch. And then 2, then the Aruni gates makes it so you can stand on a table and activate it. So you could drop off. You see it right there? He wasted 1 hard breach charge because he dropped off the table and broke 1 hard breach charge with the Aruni. Wait a minute, where the fuck is VP winning all these gunfights at? The fuck? I didn't even know. Was that blue?
The kills that he's collected a lot throughout
Noah gets garage control. They have lockers. This guy Mowgli can rotate around and plant lockers. Mowgli needs to learn how to plant. Mowgli needs to realize this and go for the plant right now. Mowgli needs to switch with someone else, go lockers and plant. But they're getting flanked from top floor. Mowgli needs to go to the plant spot now. Pasha's also flanking the top floor. Mowgli planting now. Yep, Mowgli's planting. He switched around. This is looking bad for Virtus Pro. The only chance they have is this if no one realizes this flank. There was a drone for the flank. There was a drone for the flank. I repeat, there was a drone on this. They know. Pasha's coming down main stairs. Could be huge, but oh, what a win on the fucking shield gunfight by Savage. 2 lives away. Bomb is down. Virtus Pro. Will you get knocked out of Pro League? Shepard again to save his team. Oh my god, this looks so fucking bad for Virtus. This looks so bad for Virtus. Are you just gonna die to your own Goyo fire to go out of Pro League? Virtus Pro out of Pro League? Oh my god. Oh my god. 7, he lost. It's over. Virtus Pro are not in Pro League anymore. Virtus Pro's gone. Yeah, you never fucking expect this to happen. Holy shit.
Noah joining us. There's just 2 ends of this. Noah, congratulations. You're in playoffs, buddy.
Oh, how nice. So nice. I don't have any other emotions.
Damn. That's like, I know the bar is low when it comes to interviewing a Swedish person, but goddamn.
No, to be honest,
you called him Necro, then you insulted it. Come on, man.
Yeah, he called me Necro, so there's no point. What's the point, actually?
Well, you won, so thanks.
We'll try that again. Ignore it.
Well, great.
Noah, how are you feeling about qualifying to playoffs today?
It feels great. Obviously, we had a pretty rough beginning to our stage, but it feels great to be able to lock out the playoffs now and focus on best of 3s. Obviously, I have 1 more game tomorrow, but we're focused.
Such a turnaround as well. Like you guys 7-2 super weak. I mean, I was a big believer. Okay, we all said that you were gonna turn around eventually, and it was gonna happen, and we said it was gonna happen in the super week. So now you're confirmed in playoffs. You cannot make top 2. So I'm wondering, the game tomorrow against Wild, what's the game plan? Are you hiding strats because you wanna, play much into the playoffs? It's a critical game for Wild. They could be on the verge of relegations. I'm just asking,
I mean, we're not really going to hide anything. We're just going to play our usual game. I think it's important for us to go into the playoffs with good momentum for ourselves. So I think we're mainly focused on that instead of like what they're going to do and everything like that. So we're just going to play our own game, and that's mainly it.
Noah, can you talk to me about Savage, actually? Because he's become very, very important to this team, and I just want you to describe him as an IGL and why he's so important to this team, and maybe compare him to maybe previous IGLs you've had before.
I mean, Savage is like the backbone of this team. Obviously, like he has a big impact on all of us. He keeps us all very strict on the scrims. which can sometimes get a little annoying. But he's obviously playing phenomenal this stage as well. He's playing so good individually. He's always the one like doing all the prep with the coaches, doing everything with us, like informing us about small plays we can do. So he's the backbone of us, you know. Without him, we can't be here.
Is he the best IGL you've ever had?
I mean, he's the only IGL I've ever won anything with, so definitely the best IGL I've ever had.
There you go. I mean, your game plan was quite clear today. You talked about it for next week and for tomorrow. At this point, what do you think would hold you back from actually making it to Munich? Because you're not there yet.
I mean, the only thing stopping us from doing anything, even winning EML, is ourselves. I think we have a good game plan going into all of our games. It's just about how much we put into it and how much we really want to win. I think EWC proved to us that there's no like limits to what we can do.
Very good. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Noah, is there one final thing that maybe you would like to say to all the viewers out there?
Buy the Team Secret skin. Obviously, the Legion skin, the best ranked skin. I don't know what the cast was doing with the ranks of the skins, but
That's me.
Obviously,
That's me.
Secret is S
point at
tier
him.
rank. So buy that, please. And yeah, thank you guys for having an interview with me.
Thank you very much, Noah. Just making sure that it's...
Thank you. My God.
Love
Thank you,
too.
Deiko. Have a good night.
Have a good one. Have a good one.